You want those bicep veins that pop every time you flex. I'm going to show you the exact exercises, the exact technique, and the exact science that makes it happen. No fluff, no theories, just what actually works. Because here's the truth. Most people are training their biceps completely wrong for vascularity. And before you ask, no, I don't have crazy bicep veins popping out 24/7 either. But I'm still stronger than you people watching this video at 2 a.m. pretending you'll start tomorrow. The science. Your veins are already there under your skin. They become visible when three things happen. First, the muscle underneath gets bigger and pushes them to the surface. Second, the fat layer on top gets thinner so they can actually be seen. Third, blood volume increases during training, expanding those veins. That's it. Now let's talk about the exercises that trigger all three. Exercise number 1, the foundation. Heavy barbell curls. 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. This builds the actual muscle mass your veins will sit on. Here's the technique nobody talks about. Start with your arms fully extended. Curl the weight up, but here's the key. Squeeze at the top for a full 2-second count. Feel your bicep contract hard. Then lower for 3 to 4 seconds. That slow negative is where the magic happens. Why? That eccentric phase creates more muscle damage, which means more growth, which means veins have more surface area to show on. Do this twice a week. Heavy, controlled, every rep counts. The mistake, people swing the weight and wonder why their arms stay flat. Tension builds muscle. Muscle reveals veins. Exercise number 2, the pump protocol. Dumbbell hammer curls, 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps, 30 seconds rest. Now we're forcing blood into the muscle. Hammer curls hit your brachialis, the muscle under your bicep that pushes everything forward, including your veins. The technique? Palms facing each other. Curl both dumbbells up simultaneously. Squeeze hard at the top for 1 second. Lower with control. Immediately go into the next rep. Here's why the short rest matters. You're trapping blood in the muscle. That hydraulic pressure stretches your veins. Do this consistently for weeks, and those veins adapt. They stay more visible even when you're not training. Your arms should feel like they're going to explode by the last set. That's the signal you're doing it right. Exercise number 3, the vein highway. Preacher curls, 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. This exercise isolates the bicep in a way that maximizes blood flow to one specific area. The setup? Adjust the pad so your armpits rest on top, arms fully extended. Use an easy bar or dumbbells. Curl up with perfect form, no momentum. At the top, pause and flex as hard as you can for 2 seconds. Lower slowly. Feel the stretch at the bottom, but don't rest there. Immediately start the next rep. Why this works? The preacher bench position restricts blood flow slightly during the movement. When you complete the set and straighten your arms, blood rushes back in. This creates a massive pump, specifically in the bicep area. That cephalic vein running up your arm? This exercise lights it up. Exercise number 4, the missing piece. Reverse curls, 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Everyone skips this. That's why their vascularity looks incomplete. Hold the barbell with an overhand grip, palms facing down. Curl up, focusing on your forearms and the outside of your bicep. This builds your brachioradialis and forearm muscles. Here's what nobody tells you. The veins in your bicep connect to the veins in your forearm. If your forearms are underdeveloped, that whole vascular network stays hidden. This exercise creates that roadmap effect from your wrist all the way up to your shoulder. Plus, stronger forearms mean better grip, which means you can lift heavier on everything else. It all connects. The complete workout. Here's how you put it all together. Arm day, twice per week. Heavy barbell curls, 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps, 90-second rest. Hammer curls, 3 sets, 15 to 20 reps, 30-second rest. Preacher curls, 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps, 45-second rest. Reverse curls, 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps, 60-second rest. That's it, 30 to 40 minutes, twice a week. The heavy work builds the muscle, The pump work expands the veins. The forearm work connects everything. Nutrition. Exercise is half the equation. The other half is revealing what you built. You need to drop body fat. Not crash diet, smart deficit. Eat 300 to 500 calories below maintenance. Keep protein high, at least 0.8 grams per pound of body weight. Why? Because losing fat without losing muscle is what makes veins visible. At 15% body fat, your veins stay mostly hidden. Around 12%, they might show during hard pumps. At 10% and below, they start becoming visible at rest. Below 8%, that's when maximum vascularity happens. But remember, genetics play a huge role in exactly when your veins show up. Hydration matters. Drink at least a gallon of water per day. Dehydrated muscles look flat and veins disappear. Hydrated muscles push veins to the surface. Salt during training. Most people get enough sodium from their regular diet. Your body regulates sodium through your kidneys and sweat. Don't over-supplement sodium unless you're doing extended endurance training in the heat. For regular strength training, the sodium in your normal food is sufficient. Let's be honest about expectations. If you're over 15% body fat, 8 to 12 weeks before you see significant vascularity. You need to lose the fat first. If you're already lean but lacking muscle, 6 to 10 weeks of consistent training before veins become prominent. If you're lean with some muscle, 3 to 4 weeks of this protocol and you'll see dramatic improvement. This isn't overnight, but it's faster than spinning your wheels doing random curls and hoping. Bicep veins aren't magic. They're the result of smart training and smart nutrition. Heavy curls for muscle, high rep pumps for blood flow, forearm work for the full roadmap, caloric deficit for the reveal. Do this for 8 weeks. Actually do it, not half effort, full commitment. The veins will show up, I guarantee it. Subscribe if you want more real fitness advice that actually works. Now go train, because that's the Ape You'd way.